Dear learners, hope all of you are fine and ready for today's class. Here we are going to read from your textbook, and our topic is today from Lesson-2, Outside School. Here you will take part in some conversation. Dear learners, hope all of you are ready with your text. So let's start. Lesson-2, Outside School. Part A. Listen and read these short conversations. Dear learners, now you will read the lesson and take part in this short conversation. First conversation is going to be taken by Fahim and Tamim. They are talking each other. Fahim talks at first. Can I borrow your pen, please? Then Tamim says, yes, of course, you can. Here you are. So here we see that Fahim wants to take a pen from Tamim very politely. Can I borrow your pen, please? By saying please, he asks pen very politely from Tamim. And in reply, Tamim says that yes, of course, you can. Here you are. And Tamim very willingly wants to give his pen to Fahim, and he says, here you are. That is, he offers the pen. In second conversation, Radif and Rahin are talking. Radif says, could you please help me with my maths? Rahin says, sorry, I can't. I'm not good at maths. Here we see that Radif wants help from Rahin to solve some problem in math. But Rahin feels that he can't help. That's why he says, sorry, I can't. Because he thinks that he's not good at maths. Dear learners, in this conversation, Rahin is unable to help. That's why he says, sorry. Here you can also see that can't, two words that are contracted. Can't, it means can not. Can not, two word, becomes one word, can't, and it is contracted. I am, two word, becomes one word, it is also contracted. When we speak in dialogue, we can see this use of contraction, because here somebody speaks so swiftly that the words are contracted and turn into one word, but actually they are two. Let's now see another conversation. Sister and brother are talking. Sister says, would you turn the television off? I'm doing my homework. Then brother says, sorry, I didn't notice that. Please go on with your studies. Dear learners, we can see that here a sister and a brother are talking to each other, and sister requests her brother to turn the television off because she was preparing her homework. Then brother at first admits her sorrow that he didn't notice that she was reading, and so he requests his sister to go on with her studies, and also tries to help her. Dear learners, here you can also see again use of contraction. Didn't. Again I am turned into and didn't from did and not. Two words changed into one word, didn't. So in that way, you can see that in dialogue we can use contraction. So I would like to request you that you please go through the chart of contraction to use the shortage form of words. Dear learners, now let's go through some activity. Dear learners, now let's take part in the activities. Complete these dialogues using suitable words. Here in the blank, we will use suitable words to complete the dialogue. Here, I would like to remind you again that in the above dialogues, we have learned how one can make request by using can, by using could, and by using would. So try to remember the sentence and use accordingly. Dash, you lend me your English book for a day. Here you can say, can you lend me? Or could you lend me? Anything you can use. Any word you can use. And in reply, another one says, sorry, I need to read it tonight. So in reply, here can be used, sorry, I. If you use here can, then you will use here can't. Okay, but if you use could, then also you have to use can't. I can't. I need to read it tonight. Another sentence. Could you give me taka 50? In reply, sorry, I dash. Here also you have to say, I can't. I have only taka 20 with me. Again, A. Dash, you give me your calculator, please. Here you can say, again, could you or can you? Then in reply, it can be said that, yes. Then you can say, of course. Then you can say, here you are. That means you are offering the calculator. Again, dash, you get me a notebook and a ball pen from the stationers. Then you can say again, can or could or would. Then answer, yes, of course. I. Then you can say I would or I can. Yes, of course I can. Again, another activity. Can you put my box in the car, please? Here, what will you say? Yes. If you are going to do it, you'll say, yes, of course, I will. So, here I will is used because somebody is going to do the work to put box. So, it is going to happen. The action is going to take place. That's why in answer, I will. So dear learners, in that way, you can use necessary word, suitable words to complete the dialogue. And you make dialogue almost in every day activity, because where you necessary to talk, then we speak, and these are dialogues. Now, there are some prompts to make request dialogue. I want you to write it and to make dialogue and to practice it. So dear learners, today we have learned to make a short conversation, short dialogues, and by taking part in some conversation, we have seen how requests are made. Then we have taken part in some activity where we have used some word. Now you will make some dialogue with your own. I will like to check your activity very soon. So that's all for today. I hope you have joined the class and taken part very attentively. And of course you will be able to make more dialogues if you make request dialogue from the activity and so on. So that's all for today. Thank you.